The Shala's therapy program is based around the tradition of adaptation. And so I would say that the first thing that people should understand about what we're teaching yoga therapists is that the yoga gets adapted to the individual. We don't adapt the individual to the yoga. And so that's a thing that comes from the lineage holder. And so we're engineering and finding out about the individual and trying to help make a real fit between all the aspects of what we teach and the uniqueness of that person. That's a big part, right, of what we do. I would say that otherwise it's an attempt to create a system of teachings and techniques that do two things. One is so that we could engage any technique or apply any technique at any of the levels that constitute what a human being is, because we use an old model that's found in the Upanishad that's based on the 5 elements, and that gives us 5 levels of concern to look at when we're thinking about what does health look like in a human and what does dysfunction look like. So technically we want to be able to use the teachings and techniques of yoga at any of those levels where we find something going on without going into the meaning of the levels. The second thing that we try to deliver is something that's necessitated by the discipline of yoga. So yoga is not a discipline that is for generating a set of beliefs that you have forever, that you can state and you can say are true. Yoga is a system of coming to know yourself and moving into wisdom and acquiring something called self-knowledge, or embodying something called self-knowledge and liberation. So unless yoga is applied in a way where the teacher comes to learn about the things that compel them, the things that make them interested in what they're interested in, then the knowledge really that yoga is hasn't been fully imbibed. And so we create technical proficiency on one hand to intervene at any level. Number 2, we're engaged in teaching those techniques in a way that teaches the teacher something about themselves so that they do self-inquiry while they're learning. Because I don't think that you can have yoga without self-knowledge, without some of your effort being about that. It doesn't have to be all the effort.